What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
From taking multiple takes in order to create the perfect scene to allegedly being forced to get into music and even working until early morning hours, here are some things about the cast of Disney's Zombies that will definitely surprise you. Let's start off with one of the most talked about scenes in the franchise, the first Zedison kiss. Every film director wants his piece to be perfect, which is why directors often ask actors to do a scene over and over again just so they can get the perfect shot. Sometimes this means actors would film a scene of 10 seconds for days, which can be exhausting. One scene that required a lot of scenes was the one with the Zedison kiss at the prawn. Although it looks like the scene was super easy and the actors did it in one take, the scene was actually quite difficult. Meg Donnelly told 17 that she and Milo kissed at least 8 times during filming. One time my nose was a little smushed, and then another time his face was kind of covering mine, she said, adding that it had to be perfectly lined up. The actress also revealed that after they did the perfect kiss, the cast and crew cheered and clapped for them. Thankfully, both Milo and Meg weren't bothered by the creators' requirements to do the scene over and over again. Interestingly enough, this was one of the first scenes they filmed because Zombies wasn't filmed in chronological order. We shot it like the first weekend of filming, so it wasn't like the last scene. We just kind of got that over with and we're good. Donnelly shared, "Now let's get into some strict Disney rules.
These angry beings may not give us their planet. No outsiders mess with our turf.
Disney is one of the most successful entertainment companies in the world, but it is also one linked to many controversies when it comes to its stars and the rules they have to follow. So, is it really that bad? Apparently it is. With its incredible TV shows and movies, Disney has managed to bring a huge influence on children and adults all over the world. We all grew up with Disney TV shows while obsessing over the Jonas Brothers, Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, and Demi Lovato. But if you look at these stars now, you'll notice that most of them have been through some awful phase in their life because of Disney. This is because these stars had to follow some crazy rules and policies. For some of them, it was so bad they had to change their voice just because Disney told them to. As you already know, Zombies is a franchise aimed at a younger audience, although we, adults, enjoy watching it. This means that Disney won't let Milo Manheim, Meg Donnelly, and the rest of the cast bring any negative impact on the series. This means that every actor who works for the company has to sign a deal with which they follow a strict moral clause. If an actor does something that ruins the reputation of the studio, Disney will cut ties with them. It's that simple. This is why all Disney stars are super careful in public. There are, however, instances where this moral clause is non-existent. For instance, when Demi Lovato talked about her struggles with mental health, Disney was not able to cut ties with her because, well, that would have looked bad. The same goes for Meg Donnelly. The actress is open about her struggles with anxiety, and again, Disney can only support her because if they don't, we might cancel Disney after all. Can you guys guess who from the Zombies cast had the worst first day on set? If I was an actress and I was asked to audition for Zombies 2, I would lose it knowing I have to work with all those super talented and incredible actors. Apparently, Ariel went through a similar experience when asked to audition for a role in Zombies 2. According to 17, Ariel was a little nervous and, as she revealed, was 3 days late to rehearsals in Toronto. "I remember the first day I got there. I had rehearsals the next day," the actress told the outlet, explaining how Meg texted her when Ariel arrived in Canada to welcome her. She also said that you need to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. When Ariel arrived at work the next day, she ran into Meg, Chandler Kinney, Willa, and Pierce Josa Wyatt, who thankfully helped her learn the choreography she missed. After that, we had the game night the next day, so right off the bat, we all really felt like a family. Meg and Milo and everybody from the first movie did the best job of making us feel comfortable in a space where you're not usually going to be so comfortable. It made it a lot easier to pick up the dances and the songs and act together because we just got along so well. Apparently, the actors worked until early morning hours.
Oh! It's so cute!
The first installment of the series focused on zombies and their arrival in Seabrook. The second one was focused on the arrival of werewolves, and because these creators have an interesting lifestyle, most of the scenes with them had to be filmed in the early hours of the day, per a report by 17. In the aforementioned interview, Ariel said that when we watch films and TV shows, we often think a scene took about an hour or two to be filmed, when in reality, it took several hours. Interestingly enough, some cast members would just hang out on set, even though there was no scene that required them to be there. During the scene where the monsters make Seabrook let them attend the prawn, Meg wasn't supposed to be in it, but she decided to stay on set because it was Trevor Torchman's last day of filming. I was like, okay, I want to stay for this. And then the whole time, we were just playing games. That night was so much fun. It was by the water. It was so pretty at night. Meg said, according to 17, rehearsals lasted for a month, which explains how the actors danced so well. But are they really forced to make music? Have you noticed how all Disney stars became singers after getting cast in a Disney film or TV show? From Selena Gomez to Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, and the Jonas Brothers, all of them turned out to have pretty successful music careers. Apparently, Disney is known to push its stars into making a music career. Some reports even claim the actors that work for Disney are told what to wear. This seems a bit too much, but apparently it's real, and the rule exists so that the actors don't wear something inappropriate. In most cases, Disney even has a legal right to own the actor's name. That seems crazy, but according to Miley Cyrus, she would have lost her name if it wasn't for her mother, who made sure her daughter keeps her name after working with Disney. These actors are even told to keep the good image as long as they are working for the company. When you look back, you'll notice that all of Disney's stars have been always presented in the most naive and positive way possible. That's not coincidental though, as Disney stars are often told to keep their good image, or else Disney would cut ties with them. In an interview with the New York Times, Selena Gomez, who was the lead star of Disney Channel's Wizards of Waverly Place, explained that she really went through an awful time because of these rules. "I'm growing and changing," the Disney star said, adding that she was in a relationship, she was being managed by her parents, and she was still under Hollywood and Disney, and she was being held to this expectation of being the good girl. According to Disney, you need to smash the subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. Back to the strict rules, apparently the same goes for the cast of zombies, but there's also a chance that the company learned its lesson and doesn't apply these crazy rules anymore. See you in the next video.